What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Shop Mini RC. I'm Ken, and today we are looking at the MWX Performance Weighted Bumper System. We have both the GT front bumper and the pan car front bumper, and I just want to talk a little bit about what this setup is about and who it might help and what situations you may want to use a setup like this in, and kind of just the effects of adding weight to the front bumper of your 128 scale on-road car. So today we're looking at the Nexx Spectre chassis, and this guy is built up for Superstock at our local races. We're allowed to run Lexan bodies in Superstock, and it's got the 3500 10 tooth. We are running the new Furatech. This is the new Furatech Hellfire censored, and then the new Hobby Wing 128 scale Easy Run 28, and then our Fly Sky. So this is the touring car bumper, or the GT front bumper. It's your typical Lexan mounted type front bumper. So we got some low CG mounting spots for these weights here. We have some brass weights, and the kit for the GT and for the pan are both $19.99, and that comes with the bumper and the weight system. It does not come with posts or anything like that. But I just wanted to kind of show you the weight that comes with it. So we're going to zero out here. These are each about 1 gram on these guys. Okay, so you have 2 grams there, 2.1, and then these are about ½ grams. Okay, so total weight is 3.1 plus our screws, I guess. So 3.71 grams. Now, you can do any combination of this, right? Well, you want to keep it balanced, but basically your side pieces here will mount in the center. There's even a little bit of a cutout on the weights so that the circular weight can fit down in there, and that'll allow you to add those two, or if you don't want that much weight, you can add only the center pieces. These guys here, and one is larger than the other, so they're slightly different weight, and it just allows you a really, really great tuning option. Now, some people don't like to run weight in front of the bumper because they feel like it makes their car push or whatever, but the thing to note is, depending on how your car is set up, you may want that extra front weight. I mean, if you already have your car set up and it's already quote-unquote optimal, then yeah, the extra weight in the front is just going to take away some steering. You're going to push a little. It's definitely going to calm the front end down, which could be good depending on your driving style. But if you really push it and go right onto the edge of, traction rolling or, basically just pushing the edge, then you're probably not going to want to add that front weight. However, as track grip increases, you will start traction rolling, and that's when you want a quick, easy option to be able to tone down the front end and stop that traction rolling. And one way to do that is with these weights. The nice thing about these weights is it's super quick and easy. It's literally one screw. You put the screw through and you add your weight or remove your weight. Super easy tuning option. Now, this isn't the answer to all your problems, right? It's just another option to give you more tunability in your car. Even Marcus Williams of MWX says that he runs it strictly as a grip increasing tuning aid. So as grip increases, he'll add it. He doesn't even really run any weight on the front bumper initially. But as you get into your A2 and your A3, you know that you're going to have a lot more grip, and you don't want your car totally on edge. Because one little mistake and you're done. So you'd rather it push a little bit, you'd rather calm the front, so that's when you're going to start to add your weight. And it's going to allow you to get through traffic a lot better, it's going to allow you to stay on all fours a lot better, and it's hard to do that, get through traffic and stay on all fours if your car is tippy, and your car will be tippy as grip increases essentially. Another really cool thing about this kind of setup is that it allows you to do a much more aggressive front end. So you can do much softer tires or harder springs, and you can add the weight to take the edge off of the car. And that's going to net you a faster car if you want that aggressive front end, but then you need to tune it back just a little bit, or again, adjust it over multiple races. That's going to give you that quick, easy ability to do that. Again, at $20 a piece coming with the weights, it's a good tuning tool for sure. It's about the price of most Lexan bumpers. So I think it's fair, the fact that it comes with the different size weights and all the screws you need, just kind of good to go, ready to run. You don't have to sit there and deal with sticky weights or trying to make sure that you've got the same weights on each side and they're spaced properly. Not that that's a huge deal because you can usually eyeball it, but again, this just makes it quick and easy for somebody. Also, generally, you're not going to run weight in super stock, right? I am right now because I'm kind of testing it and learning about it. I don't have a pan car and I don't have a mod car yet. We will be working on hopefully building up a RX28 SE, the tubbed We got a video on it over here. You can check that out. We're going to try to build one of those guys as our first dip into mod. We'll be doing probably a mod GT car. And we'll run this bumper on that. And yeah, we'll use it as a way to calm the car down because we're new, right? So that's another really cool option. As somebody who is kind of first stepping into some of the top most performing classes like mod or pan, you may want to tune your car back and make it a little bit easier to drive. And then as you get better and as you're able to push the car and you want to get it more on edge and your driving skills increase, you can remove some of that weight, right? A lot of the really fast guys that race with MWX and under MWX, they all, you know, run a little bit of weight. Some run the full weight actually with a really aggressive front end. But as I said, Marcus says he designed this to be a tuning tool, right? It's not a tool to say, let's run weight on the front end all the time. Because of course, every race is different, every track is different, and every heat is different, right? So it's a way to quickly adjust your front end, which is just awesome. It does exactly that. I personally love that it tones the car down, makes it a little bit easier to drive. Again, it pushes, but if you're in a class that is kind of already at the top of your skill, you'd rather your car be pushing than have it traction rolling, right? Again, it's a balance. You want it right in the middle, but being able to throw the weight on there and then pull off a half gram, that's going to allow you to say, okay, I'm pushing a little bit too much, and I don't want to mess with my setup, right? Because I like how my setup is. I just want to remove a little bit of weight, get a little bit more of that edge, or it's just too much. Add that weight back in. Anyway, guys, I just really wanted to show you this setup. I think it's cool. It's one of the only ones out there. I don't know if anybody else really doing kind of modular weighted bumpers. Like I said, on this guy, let's just do it again one more time. I just want to kind of show you. The GT car, max weight, you're going to be able to do an additional 3.7 grams. And if you wanted to just run like one of the lightest, you're going to be running probably this guy here and a screw, right? And that's going to put you at basically half a gram, 0.65 grams, right? And then as far as this one is concerned here, the pan car, it comes with the bumper at about 4.5 grams. Let's pull this off because we didn't weight the GT bumper. We're not going to pull it off the car either right now, but let's see. So this one's coming with the two smaller, so a 0.4 and then another 0.45 basically, and then this guy here, which looks like it's a 1.4. So another total of 2.4 grams that come with the pan car bumper. Again, it's not about just adding weight. It's about tunability and quick and easy tunability at that, right? So if you're looking to buy a new bumper for your Lexan car, I don't see any reason to not go with this bumper. If you're doing a new body, you need to put new mounting points. You have to see we had to put mounting points because we run this also on our all-wheel drive. And yeah, so if you're going to do that, you're going to get a new bumper. You want to have tunability. I think this is the answer, guys. All right, I hope you learned something from this. If you have any questions, please, or comments. Maybe you've run one of these, or maybe you run weight on the front of your car, or used to, and now you don't. Tell us down in the comments below your thoughts on this little modular weighted front bumper system, and let's get a conversation going, guys. Get out there and build something awesome. Run your cars, crash them, smash them, and bash them. Don't break the expensive parts, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.